So I'm recording it from today. Okay, so let's share again.
Yes, present.
Okay. So, what do you know about present simple and continuous? Do you remember how do you use it and when, especially when do you use it?
I use it present simple when I make often something ordinary for ordinary fact and
Okay.
and
Okay.
instead of doing in the same speaking.
Yeah, the continuous.
Continuous or something activity.
Okay, so what you were coming and going, but I think that you say that you're using the present simple for something that you do repeatedly, or something that is not connected with time, but just something that you are always doing or you're never doing, anyway, where time is not mentioned. Okay, could be any time and something in general. The present continuous is, on the other way, the verb that we use when we are actually doing something in this very moment. Okay, so of course, I don't think I have to tell you, but I will mention anyway. How we form it.
How I've lost how to
Yes.
inform.
Yes, you lost it. I'm trying to change network. Just a moment. Wait for one moment. Okay. Are you back? Okay, so now I'm changing my network. I'm trying to use another network here because we are several network, and the other one since that wasn't stable at all. So this one probably is a bit better. So let's see if we can use it. Okay, so we were saying that the present simple is the tense that we use for something that we do repeatedly, or that's something that we are usually do, or something that is not mentioned any kind of time we are doing this. Whilst the present continuous is something where we express what we are doing now in this moment. Okay, how do you form it? You can just read this example. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, present. I work in a bank. She studies Russian. We don't have any pets. Jack doesn't wear glasses. Where do you live? Does your brother have a car? She usually has cereal
Like serial killer.
cereal for breakfast. I'm never late for work. We only eat out about once a month.
Okay, so you see, these are examples that are just self-explanatory because we use the present simple for things that are always true or happen regularly, like this. You know, when do you work in a bank? Always. When does she study Russian? Always, or at least in a period of time. We don't say when, okay? Yeah. And we often use the present simple with adverbs of frequency that are, for example, those that are called also signal words. You know, the signal words, they could be those that are suggesting us which verb we have to use. For example, usually, never, or expressions of frequency, not just verbs, like every day, once a week, that means regularly, okay? and they always go before the main verb or after the verb to be. What is happening with the present continuous? Read this, please.
Who are waiting for? I'm waiting for a friend. Is your sister still going out with Adam? No, they broke up. She isn't going out with anyone at the moment.
Okay, so this is something that is just happening now in this moment. Okay, so I don't have to explain a lot. But what we are going to add to this skill that you already know is how do we use action and non-action verbs. So there are some non-action verbs that we cannot use with the present continuous. For example, read the first ABA.
Okay. What are you cooking? I'm making pasta. Great. I love pasta.
Simply, you're cooking now. I'm making pasta now. I love pasta always. That's perfect. Okay, what is happening to this second example?
What are you looking for? My car keys. I'll help you in a moment, but I need them now.
So why I use need at the present simple if it's something that I'm doing now?
Because because
it's a non-action verb.
No.
Verb that express feelings and emotions. We never use the present continuous with them. Okay. For example, I'm sure you remember an advertisement of McDonald's that they mentioned, I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I'm loving it. It's a big grammar mistake. So they say that so they can't use the copyright because of course nobody else say that because it's a mistake. It's wrong to say I'm loving it. So people, they can remember it better. But remember, it's a big grammar mistake. You can't, I'm loving it because if you love something, there's no time to love. You love always. If you like something, you always like something. Okay? Yeah. So what you see, verbs which describe states or feelings, not action, like love, need, are non-action verbs, and they are not usually used in the present continuous, even if we mean now, like here. Okay, those verbs are agree, be, believe, belong, depend, forget, hate, hear, know, like, love, many. Matter, mean, need, prefer, realize, recognize, remember, seem, and suppose. Okay, why do I say usually? They are not usually used because some of those verbs are also used for action, because they are action and non-action. For example, think.
Non-action. Verbs that can be both action and non-action. A few verbs have an action and non-action meaning. Have and think.
Yes.
They have a cat now, non-action. I can't talk now. I'm having lunch, an action. I think this music's great. What are you thinking about? Yes.
Okay, so for example, the verb to have, we can use for action verb and non-action verb. Is non-action when is the meaning is the possession. Is action where we use have to describe something that we are actually doing, like having lunch is an action verb, of course, because it's not just have. I'm not possessing my lunch, but I'm having lunch means that I'm eating. So it's an action verb. The same as for think, because when I have an opinion, it's non-action verb, it's my opinion. But when I start to think and make projects, for example, this is an action verb, because it's like to make projects, that is an action verbs, okay?
Yes.
Can we try to make this revision exercise together?
Yeah.
So,
circle
yes.
the correct forms present for continuous. I don't believe.
And you just choose one that is in bold, the one that you prefer. This is in italics, sorry.
In Italian?
Italic.
Italic.
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, let's order. The weather comes. No, the weather is coming.
Is coming, yes. It's actually coming now. Yeah, good.
Kate doesn't want, isn't
Want
to have dinner now. She isn't hungry. Does want.
Doesn't want, correct, because want is a non-action. Good.
Isn't wanting is a very Italian sound.
You probably are using the right and the correct sentences, but you didn't know why they were correct. Just you were using and using. So when you find a wrong sentence, you immediately recognize, like, you know, the music, when it's out of tune, you say, oh, this music is terrible. You don't know how, probably you don't study music, but you know which is the right tune. So English is like music, and that's why you have to follow your instinct. When your instinct say, that sounds wrong to me, it is probably 90% it is wrong, because somewhere in your brain, you already heard it. And now you are just saying, I already heard it. I don't know where, I don't know how, but I know that it's wrong and I don't know why. Now we are telling you why it's wrong, okay?
It's our fault because now our connection was fake.
Oh, okay, now it's your connection.
In this case, because we have twice a day without connection for 1 minute.
I see. Okay. Okay, anyway, we recorded it, so you didn't lose, you didn't lose anything because we recorded it.
Okay, Kate doesn't, the head chef, the head chef is ill, so he doesn't work. Oh no, so he isn't working today.
Good.
The bill seems very high to me. This is my answer.
Oh, seems, okay, yes, okay, that's correct.
We have had an argument, so we don't speak to each other at the moment. So we don't speak to each other at the moment.
Actually, speaking is an action verb. We aren't speaking,
So the correct...
Aren't. We aren't speaking to each other at the moment. You've been lost another time. I'm waiting anyway. No problem. Yes, Rossana, come back. Okay, she probably can.
Okay, now I think it's finished because it was...
Twice.
Yes, it was, Okay.
Okay, no problem. I
Uh,
was waiting. I knew that.
okay. So the correct answer is aren't speaking.
I was speaking to each other at the moment.
Ah,
Speak is an action verb. Yeah. No, you're going back. You're going somewhere else. Waiting again. Let's see when Rossana is coming back.
no, adesso it's I don't know. Today, I think we are unlucky today.
Yeah, we're not very lucky. You're right.
But probably, yes, there is some problem connection. Okay.
Yes, that means
Okay.
that when our connection will be stronger, we will do a better job. Don't worry. What
Okay.
we don't do today, we're
No,
going
no,
to
no,
do
no.
another day.
No, we don't think about. Okay. Okay. My mom thinks my dad is awful these days.
Yes.
My mom, because I want these days is for only for a period.
Yes.
The period. Just 1 moment, because I need to.
Yeah, no problem.
Uh,
Do what you do.
yeah. Just one is a second, because I'm telephoning to Francesco Foroni that just go down today. It says terribile. Ecco, bravo. Ciao.
Very fast. Very fast.
Very fast.
Fantastic.
Okay, these days, so I think my mind is thinking my dad is awful these days.
That could be the case where we could use both, but actually what the mom is doing is an opinion. So the opinion is a non-action verb. So the correct one is my mother thinks my diet is awful these days, because the diet is awful these days. But what she thinks, she's always think about it. Okay.
This is opinion.
It's an opinion.
Opinion, okay. Opinion, or okay. The fuck. Okay. Do we need to go shopping today? Do we need?
Yes. Do we need to get
the need is need, love, etc. Feeling.
Yes.
Can I call you back? I have lunch right now. Can I call you back? I'm having lunch right now. No.
Second one.
Okay.
Yes.
The second one.
Yeah. Yes, I'm having lunch. Yeah.
I didn't use to like olive fish, but now
I told you.
I love it.
I love it.
I
love it. Yeah.
What do you cook? It smells delicious. What are you cooking?
Yes, because it smells, that means that I'm there now. Super, fantastic. Okay, this is okay. So I think you know it. Let's get into the future forms now. Okay. Each time when you think that I'm running too fast, you stop me. And if you think that you understand something, but you still need some more exercises, just tell me and I'm gonna send you exercises on that topic.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So be going to plus infinitive. This is the first kind of future we meet. Okay, that is valid for future plans and intentions. And we use it very, very often. It's one of the most used one. And also for predictions. Okay,
Yeah.
read the example, please.
My sister's going to adopt a child. Are you going to buy a new car or a second-hand one? I'm not going to go to New York tomorrow. The meeting is cancelled.
Prediction.
Prediction. Barcelona are going to win. They are playing really well. Look at those black clouds. I think it's going to rain.
Rain. Yes.
Going to rain.
Cancelled. You don't see cancelled. Cancelled. Cancelled.
Cancelled.
Okay, good. Okay, so read even the explanation. That is, the first one is relative to future plans and intention.
We use going to, not will or won't. When we have already decided to do something, not. My sister will adopt a child. We also use going to make a prediction about the future, especially when you can see or have some evidence. Black clouds.
For example, black clouds. That's why I say it's going to rain, because I see very black clouds, so I can make a prediction. Okay?
Yeah.
Then we use the present continuous of the verb to be plus the verb plus ing. Okay, for future arrangements. That is the normal present continuous, but we use it with another intention. Okay, so nothing adding to your knowledge. It's just to know that we are used in a different way. Okay, do it. Read it.
Lorna and Jamie are getting married in October. We are meeting at 10 tomorrow in Jack's office. Jane's leaving on Friday and coming back next Tuesday.
Okay, so we often use the present continuous for future arrangements. Okay, read this, because this is one of the important things in English.
Okay. There is very little difference between the present continuous and going to for future plans, arrangements, and often you can use either. Going to shows that you have made a decision. We are going to get married next year. The present continuous emphasizes that you have made the arrangements. We are getting married on October 12th. We have booked the church. We often use the present continuous with verbs relating to travel arrangements. Go, come, arrive, leave. I'm going to Paris tomorrow, coming back on Tuesday. So
okay.
when
the most important things to remember is this. Often you can use either.
Okay.
Yeah, so sometimes when you are in trouble and you say, oh, shall I use the present continuous or going to? Both are correct. It depends what you want to emphasize in your sentence. But actually, it's not so strict, the grammar rule, and you have to use one or the other. You can use them both with the same meaning.
Yes, because I see in the last sentence that I've read, there were two tenses. One present continuous and the future. I don't remember.
You mean this one? We're going to get married next year.
Yeah, but in another phrase. Yes, I'm going to Paris tomorrow. I'm coming back on. Coming back on Tuesday.
Yeah.
But no, this is different. I'm coming.
Yeah, coming back is present continuous.
Okay. No.
But even I'm going to, because not I'm going to go.
Okay.
Is I'm going to. So they are both present continuous.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So when do we use shall or will for? Is that read.
Decisions, promises, offers, predictions, future facts, suggestions.
Here we have predictions that we met. Here we're going to. That means that even for prediction, you could use both. The future, you know, is not so precise. Some they are, some are not. For predictions, for example, you can use them both. But the most common use of the will future is for instant decisions. Something that I'm not planning to do it before, I'm taking the decision to do it in the future now. Okay, let's see here. Each one has got the meaning. Read it.
Instant decision of a prediction. I love the stick.
The steak.
Ah, the steak.
Steak.
The steak.
Steak.
Okay. I love the steak. I won't tell.
You are in a restaurant, you're looking into the menu and you decide what to take. And of course, it's an instant decision. Okay.
I won't tell anybody where you are.
I won't tell you, I promise. Okay.
I won't tell anybody where you are. I'll carry that bag for you.
I'm offering to help you in this moment.
You love New York.
You love New York. It's a prediction, but it's my personal opinion I'm expressing to you. You will love New York. It's fantastic. Okay.
But you can use it. You are loving New York.
No. You love. You will love.
I'll be at home all afternoon. Okay. Shall I help you with your homework? So I can say this to my daughter every day.
Sure. Are you doing every day with her?
No, exactly the contrary, because she doesn't
want any help.
No, she doesn't want. But it's important in this case. It's important that I offer my help, because it's important.
More than your help, I think it's important that you offer your support.
Yep. Shall I help you? Shall we eat out tonight? Shall we eat out tonight? Okay.
The suggestion is a proposal.
It's a proposal, not during this period.
No, actually, especially if it's tonight. Maybe out of the balcony, but now it's even too cold. So you cannot do it. Okay, so when do you use will and shall?
So I will use when in the promise, prediction, instant decision, and offers.
Okay, good, perfect. And which is the difference between will and shall? Have a look at the
I shall usually is for I.
For I and we.
We. For I and we. So the first person.
First singular person, first plural person. That's it.
That's it.
But you can also use will for the first singular and plural person. It's up to you. And remember that shall is very British English. You don't find it in American English.
Will I help you?
Yeah. Okay. In American English, they don't use it, shall. So that, but it's correct. It's still correct. Okay. And look at the even the instant decision with the want, with the negative. Read this, please.
We use the will, want, not the present simple for instant decisions, promises, offers, and suggestion. Not. I carry that bag for you.
But I will care.
Can also use will, want for prediction. I think Barcelona we will, and to talk about future facts. The election. I don't understand. We use will, want
For predictions. That is what I told you. Not just going to, but also will and want.
For okay, future. Okay.
Okay.
I think we will to talk about the election will be on 1st March.
Yeah.
We use shall, not will, with an I and we for offers and suggestions when they are questions. Only for questions, of course.
Yes. Okay. And when you are reading a date, even if it's not written, you have also to use the.
The 1st March.
The 1st of March. The 1st of March.
On the 1st of March.
Of March, yes. The and of, you don't write it, but you have to say when you.
Okay. But I don't write.
You don't write it. You don't write it. Okay, very good. So all these consolidation exercises and some more, if you want, I can send it to you. If you want, but I think there's no need that we do it right now.
No.
Let's go into the past. But before going there, I want to make a revision because our revision is going to go grammar and structures and vocabulary together. So a part of the lesson we do grammar at the moment, and then we're going to pass on to some vocabulary. And I'm going to use a vocabulary bank to see how your vocabulary is rich and trying to find some solution to get it richer and richer. Okay. Today, have you already had your lunch?
Yes.
Okay, good. So,
no, it's not ready now because I need to, but I know that what I will have for lunch.
So you didn't have your lunch yet?
Yet now.
Oh, I'm sorry, because now we are talking about food, so you will probably be very hungry now. I'm sorry, I had my lunch because now I'm working up to 6. So. Okay, so do you see here we got food, and it's divided into fish and seafood, meat, fruit and vegetables, and for the moment that's it. Okay, so try to, here you have number 1 is a crab.
Yeah.
And then let's go on and read the things and you tell me the number.
Yes, before I ask only 5 minutes before the 2:30, so I can prepare something for my daughter that is
no problem at all.
5 minutes.
Yes, I do this. I'm gonna take my tea. Okay.
Okay.
See you in 5 minutes.
No.
You mean now?
No.
Not
before instead of complete the lesson at.
You tell me why. You tell me when we finish.
Yes.
That's no problem for me. When we finish, you decide it.
10 minutes. 10 minutes from now.
Okay.
Okay. Match the words in the picture. Mussels is 5.
Yes.
Prawns is 6.
Okay.
Salmon is 2.
Salmon. Yes.
Salmon.
Salmon.
Salmon. Squid is 3.
Yes.
A tuna is 4.
Perfect. Let's go on to meat.
Yeah. beef is 10.
Yes.
Chicken is 11.
Yeah.
Duck is 8.
Good.
Lamb is 9.
Good.
And pork is 7.
Okay. Fruit and vegetables. So now I have to go up and down a bit,
Yeah.
or I'm going to, oh, like here, is that too small, or can you read
No,
it?
it's a good, because I can see everything.
Okay.
Okay, the vegetables is more difficult.
Yeah, they are. Even because, remember, it's always English.
Yeah.
They're not Italian vegetables, so some they are quite unusual for us.
For us, okay. Now cabbage is 12.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Cherries is 22.
Okay.
I can choose the fruit or vegetable that I well known.
Yeah, sure. And then you go into the other. Very wise, very wise.
Cherries 22. Cucumber.
Cucumber, yeah.
I don't remember very. Grapes is 21.
Yes.
Green beans 25.
Good.
Lemon 24. Mango is 17.
Good.
Melon is 13.
Good.
Peach is 19.
Good.
Pear is 14.
Mm-hmm.
Raspberries is 26.
Good.
A red pepper is 15.
Good.
Okay, now
we get into aubergine, in American eggplant.
Okay, 18.
Yes.
Because I know a new eggplant.
The American way, yes. It is much more used in the world. For example, if you go to Greece, they always say eggplant. They don't say aubergine. Yeah. Then you got the beetroot. What is the beetroot?
Beetroot. Courgette, cucumber.
Courgette, or in American, zucchini.
Courgette. Zucchini. Okay, 20.
20. So
I'm not
just
so
one
not
missing.
okay, not so far foxy, because I don't see American translation. Zucchini.
You got just beetroot, I think, that you...
Well, okay. Beetroot probably is a 16.
No, you say 16 is cucumber.
Cucumber.
Mm-hmm.
Cucumber. And so now. Okay. 23.
Yes, the beetroot.
What is 23? Because
yes. In Italy, we don't use it so often. It's the rapa. Yeah, this should be the white one. And then you got all the various, they have so many beets. The beetroot is the most common one, but you have the red one and so many, because they are typical, the beetroot, yes.
But we don't use a lot beetroot.
We don't.
We use cabbage, aubergine,
melon,
melon,
all the others, but not a lot of raspberries. We don't have a lot of berries. We just have some of them, but wild berries are not so common probably just in the northern of Italy.
Yes, because
in the North Europe.
We use onions, garlic,
Yes, yes, and spices that we
spice.
use. So what you can do is, this is very useful. You can do your own mind map, starting with food. You know, something like that. You start with, you know, what a mind map is, because of course you're following your daughter, and now they
Yeah.
use a lot of mind maps. But it's very important to do your own one. So you start drawing the center and you write, for example, food. And then you divide it, for example, like here, vegetables, fruit, and anything. So you write all the words that you remembered, but do not be limited in, for example, fruit. You can put berries and you put all the kind of berries, or summer fruit and winter fruit.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
divide. And so in this case, you can even have a watch to your dictionary and see the word, because when you do a job like this, you are fixing in your mind the words, and it's very easy to remember then when you are building up a mind map. So you can do it
Mind.
in a mind map, yes. There are also some sites that they offer you to do mind map online, your own one, but you can even draw
No.
it, yes.
Yeah,
They're
yeah, yeah.
and you can start with food. For example, low-fat food and high-fat food. You can invent, or healthy food and junky food.
Okay.
You can decide your own categories. It's important that you are putting all categories. Then, for example, drinks, you can add drinks, you can add desserts that
Yeah.
here are not present. You can add anything. It's you can, and so you start to, these are just for raw food. Then we are going to do, next time we are going to see the cooking words that
Yeah.
are different. So I'm going to give you some more exercises on how to cook things,
Yeah.
because there are different. These we got just six, maybe, yes, 6 way of cooking dishes, but I'm going to give you more than this. Okay,
Fantastic.
so
Yes.
you are
Yes.
don't stopping me now.
Yeah, yeah. And it's so we have 1 minute
Okay, to prepare.
to say hello and so, to you.
Okay,
So
good.
I need to call the secretary because
Oh
I
yes,
need to.
no, I have to tell you. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to send you the number, the bank account,
Yeah.
so you can do in your
Payment.
yeah, the payment. Okay, and if you want this book that I'm using it, I'm going to send it to you. For Gabriella, the same. I was starting with her. I don't know if she told you, but I was starting with another book. But then when we were studying together, I realized that that book wasn't suitable for her, because she's an adult. She's not a kid. She's fantastic. And so I'm going to use the same book as you are using, but for another level.
Yeah.
That means it's an adult book, but it's fantastic. You see, there's everything here. So I'm going to send you both books for
Okay.
you and for Gabriella,
Mm-hmm.
workbook and student books.
Okay.
And then online you will find all the audios if you want the audios.
Okay.
I give you the links.
The links.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to you right now. And if it's okay, now the line was okay. So I was changing. It was just the first minute. Yes, okay. And I see you next Monday, and I see Gabri tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Yes. Fantastic.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you a
you.
lot,
Thank you.
Victoria.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.